Chapter 2, Ghost Flavors. The body remembers in flavor what the heart has tried to forget. It started with turmeric. Not the powdered kind that came in a sterile glass jar, but the scent of real turmeric, raw and pungent, clinging to someone's coat in a tiny ethnic grocery near the Danube Canal. Aarav hadn't meant to go there. He was just out walking. His new habit, prescribed more by intuition than intention, when the sign caught his eye, Asia spices and more. He hesitated at the door. It had been years since he'd set foot in a shop like that. Years since he let himself need anything that reminded him of home. But something inside nudged him. Inside, the shelves were tight and chaotic. There were strings of dried red chilies, mismatched spice jars with handwritten labels, instant noodle packets, incense sticks, and rice sacks stacked like building blocks. The air smelled like cumin, coriander, and a faint trace of camphor. Temple air, his mind whispered. Aarav wandered like a sleepwalker, fingers brushing labels, until his hands stopped on a packet of garam masala. A memory hit him. His mother, grinding spices by hand, humming to herself, always refusing the store-bought mix. "This one is lazy," she would joke. "Too flat. Our flavors should have layers." He bought the garam masala anyway, and lentils, and ghee, and the smallest bag of basmati rice. That evening, Aarav cooked. His kitchen wasn't ready for it. The spice smoke set off the fire alarm twice. He had no proper pan for tempering. The rice stuck to the pot, but he didn't care. Something about the ritual, rinsing, chopping, stirring, was comforting. Meditative, even. When he added the finishing tadka, the ghee crackling with cumin seeds and garlic, the smell transported him. Back to their tiny flat in Mumbai. The rust-stained walls. The chipped blue table. His mother calling him from the kitchen. The sound of rains on the corrugated roof. He sat down to eat. The first bite sent a shock through him, not from taste but emotion. He put down his spoon and began to cry, silently, deeply. The kind of crying that feels like you're finally letting go of something you didn't know you were holding. He wasn't crying just for the food. He was crying for the boy who had left and never really looked back. For the mother who never asked him to choose, but who faded from his life anyway. For the younger version of himself who believed success meant cutting off his roots so the world could take him seriously. The truth hit him like spice in the throat. He had become fluent in a dozen professional languages, but forgotten the one his soul spoke. He had been hungry for years, and it had nothing to do with food. Later that night, Aarav wrote something in his journal. "I thought forgetting was how I would survive, but remembering, maybe that's how I come back to life." Tool from the journey. Taste as a portal. Flavor is memory. If your body could speak through taste, what would it say? Here are some key takeaways from this chapter. Cook a dish from your childhood, even if it's imperfect. Eat it slowly without distraction. Let memories come. Let your body grieve, smile, ache, or soften. This isn't about nostalgia. It's about reconnection.